Welcome to another episode of The Magic in You, the show in which we use the art of magic to teach, entertain, and teach about important characteristics for kids to succeed. That's what we're here to do today, and this episode, number 6, I'm thrilled to have our Cub Scouts joining us for a lot of fun. We're going to talk about patriotism. What a perfect subject with all these Cub Scouts in the room. We're going to talk about how important America is. I have a program called United We Stand, and we talk about how important it is to be a good citizen in America. And there are 3 things that I talk about. Number 1, I talk about how we as Americans celebrate diversity, which means we are stronger because of our differences. We learn to work together as a country and as citizens. Number 2, I talk about how each person has unique gifts and talents that they bring to this country. And last but certainly not least, I also talk about the superheroes of our country, who are the men and women who guard and protect us, the soldiers of the United States. The proud men and women who serve us by protecting us and keeping us safe so we can have a wonderful life here in America. So those are the things I cover. And I always like to talk about this because at the end, we're into the school year now. We're moving into fall, and I just got done with a summer of doing a lot of United We Stand shows. And I always like to demonstrate being united with my American rope trick. But to do the American rope trick, I'm going to get a helper. Where's my helper? There he is. Come on up. Here he comes. Keith. How are you, Keith?
Good.
Don't be alarmed, but your shoes are lighting up. Oh, okay. Come over here. Nice to meet you. Stand right here. Now, what I like to do is I like to talk about how we're each individuals, right? You're an individual, I'm an individual, but we're part of a country, right? And America is our country. So we work together. We're united together when it comes to our country, but we each are individuals. So I like to demonstrate that with this rope trick. You see, I have 3 pieces of rope, and they just happen to be red, white, and blue, right? That match our flag. So what we're going to do is we are going to combine these. We're going to unite these ropes into one with magic. First, we're going to tie the blue and the white one together, just like this. And then, just like that. And then we're going to open up this one. Do the same thing. 3 more here, all right. And we'll drop one here. We'll drop the blue one, and we'll tie the red and the white one together. Have you ever done magic before?
No.
Ooh, today's your lucky day. He's going to do his first magic trick. Okay, you are going to unite these ropes together so they're one, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it up into my hand just like this, just like that, just like that. And then I'm going to ask you to use our flag. The American flag, where we will take 3 separate individuals and unite them into one. And all you have to do this is wave the American flag over the rope and then sing the national anthem. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to sing the national anthem. Just wave it over the hand. Say the magic words, ish kabibble.
Ish kabibble.
That was good. Okay. Now what I need you to do is grab onto the blue end. And then slowly we pull it out and look, it's united. Which critic are you, Siskel or Ebert? All right, hang on a sec. She said, that didn't work.
Because you just tied it up.
All right, well then you need a magic wand. Did you bring a magic wand?
No.
You didn't bring a magic wand. Well, here you can borrow. Well, that's not in it. It's hard to get it out of this hand. Oh, there you go. You're a beginner, so we start small. Okay. Here you go. You can do it, though. You can unite these ropes. I believe in you. We all have the ability. Just tap the hand. Ow. Not quite that hard. He also has the strength. Okay. Let me get that back. Thank you. All right. Now grab onto the blue one. And remember, kids, even though we're all individuals, united we stand. Give him a big round of applause. He deserves it. Thanks for helping. Super job, buddy. Hey, wait, don't leave it out. Leave me hanging there. Thanks for helping. You did a great job.
Make them not disappear.
I didn't. He did it.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we all make those knots disappear by treating one another kindly and helping each other in this wonderful country we call the United States. So, let's see. I always do one trick where you get to learn how. But you got to listen, guys. You won't learn it. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to teach you how to do a magic trick that you can make up on your computer tonight when you get home. It's a pretty cool trick. It's a magic number trick, actually. It's a number trick where you start off with like a, you know, when you play dice with a game, you start off with the number 6 and you have one with the number 1. On this side, of course, it's number 4, and on this side, it's number 3. Of course, you know that this side is really number 6, and this side is number 1, and this side is number 4. This is such a fun trick. It's so easy to do, and you can make it at home. It's a special little card, and you're making an assumption. See, with magic, sometimes the tricks work because people assume things. They assume that when I cover my hand like this, I have 3 dots there. But I don't. I only have 2. They assume that if I cover my hand here that I have 6 dots here, but I don't. I have 5.
But how do you add that 1?
You don't. Watch. See how much he assumed? Okay, watch. This is how it works. I'm going to walk it through. When you start off with, this is the number 1, right? You cover that 1 dot, okay? Now I'm going to turn my back to you. I'm not being rude. I just want you to know how this works. Now I'm looking at this, right? And I got to turn it over. So I cover this one and I say, it's the number 4. Now I'm looking at this way. I'm going to make it the number 3, so I cover it here and I say, it's the number 3. Okay?
That's not magic.
No, it isn't. Then you turn it like this, and it's the number 6. Now, you could go around and around and around until you get dizzy, and then you want to stop. But it just keeps changing on you. Yeah. So, but it's all because they assume that there's another spot when there isn't a spot. See, that's what you're doing when you make an assumption. And sometimes we make assumptions about people, which goes back to my first point about the wonderful country we live in. We sometimes make assumptions about people. And we need to learn to look beyond assumptions and really get to know the person on the inside. Because usually there's something special in there that we got to find. Just like this trick. Now you could go home and make this at home. It's really simple. All you do is go on a computer program and you get a piece of heavy paper and you put it in your printer and you just have to make a little card like this and you just put 5 circles like that and then 2 like that. And then all you have to do is practice the move. All you got to do is practice. You start off with whatever number you want. There's the number 3, number 6, number 1, number 4. Now I'm going to give you a bonus. If you really want to make people amazed, make up 2 of them. I made these smaller because they're easier to hide in your pocket because I'm going to teach you how to switch them. What you do is you start off with the one that's special that you make, that have the different spots, but then you make one that's really just a 3 and a 4. And you put that one in your pocket before the trick starts, okay? So now you bring out this card and you start you say, I have 3 spots, I have 4 spots, I have 1 spot, I have 6 spots. It's a magical trick. And you put it in your pocket and they say, hey, I want to see that card. And you go, okay. And you pull out the other one. You say, go ahead, check it out. And they'll be like, do they move? Oh, yeah, they'll be going nuts. You can switch it on them. And you can make this out of paper. It's really easy to do this at home. You can do this on your computer very easily. Now, once again, all you do is you put it in. It helps to have a big pocket. I have a big pocket here, so that helps. And then you start off with the one that has the special spots. You put that on top so you know which one's on the top and which one's on the bottom. You don't want to pull this one out and say, watch, it's a 3, it's a 2. Hey, wait a minute. It's not working. So you want to pull out the right one. You got to know it's the top card. So you pull that one out, and then look at it before you bring it out so you can cover the spot you want to cover, okay? And then you bring it out and you say, look, I have the number 4. I have the number 1. I have the number 6. I have the number 3. That's kind of cool. I'm going to put it away. And then you put it in your pocket, and then you put it behind the other card. And they'll say, hey, I want to see that. And you say, oh, you want to see this one, the number 4? Go ahead, check it out. And then they'll turn it over and see this. They don't know you switched it for another card. And then you're clean. Anyway, that's how you do Dots Incredible is what it's called. Dots Incredible. Yeah, because there's dots. Okay. You guys were great. I had a lot of fun sharing all the fun today in this episode of The Magic in You. Now it's important for you to look for the magic inside of each and every one of you and share it with others. Thanks, you guys. Have a great night. Thanks for coming to The Magic in You.